All right, people. So I have a couple more tips for you when you're creating and arranging your black and white PNGs. So if we are, just get this started by add image as a layer, and we got my cat right here. You do have the option of using a black background. So if you're using black background on that bottom layer, you can, instead of white, just fill it with black. You switch these colors back to black. And so if you have a black background and you're importing your images and you need to use your silhouettes, so let's add image as a layer, and my silhouette is right here. My silhouette is a black shark, but now that my black shark is on a black background, you can't really see the black shark. So in that case, you need to invert the colors of your silhouette. So if you just go to adjustments and then see, invert, it'll invert the colors so you can see the silhouette, and this is perfectly acceptable. Some other, let's see, layer, add image as a layer. Let's see. All right, I got my balloons right here. Again, they're black, and if I'm going to use a black background, you can't really see them. So I'm just going to go adjustment, invert, and now I can see them. If you're having trouble with the layers and you have like all these different layers and you're trying to move around that fish underneath your balloon layer like I am right now, you can either toggle these off, or you can also lock the layer right here. So if you hit the options in that layer that you don't want moving around, just hit lock, and then you won't be able to select it. You'll be able to select what's underneath it. So my last tip for you is that some of these layers, let's unlock this for a second and hide this. Some of your PNG images might have like a little bit of artifacts left around them. Please just go and clean them up with the eraser tool. It looks 100 times better. It takes just a few seconds. I know it can be tedious if you have a lot of these, but it really does make the image a ton better and a lot more crisp if you don't have these little artifacts and little doodads left over. So those are my 3 little tips for you. Are you can invert the layers by going adjustments, invert. You can lock the layers in the layer palette just by hitting the locked option. And that way it won't mess you up when you're going to move around layers underneath it. And clean up your selections and your images with the eraser tool. Hope that helps.